I wanted to share something with you that was encouraging tonight. It's from Gitanjali here, the works of Rabindranath Tagore, beautiful devotional poems. And this one's kind of about renewal. Well, I'll share more after I read it. Here it says, I thought that my voyage had come to its end, at the last limit of my power, that the path before me was closed, that provisions were exhausted, and the time had come to take shelter in a silent obscurity. But I find that your will knows no end in me, and when old words die out on the tongue, new melodies break forth from the heart. And where old tracks are lost, new country is revealed with its wonders. I think that's, if I can be a little bit, I guess, vulnerable, open. I turned 60 this year, and it changes the way you view life. It changes the way things seem. It does seem short. I joined the monastery 26 years ago, and that sounds like a long time for if you're younger. But I can tell you the experience of it has been quite quick. It's gone very, very fast. And the important thing in that to me is that when I add those 26 years that passed so quickly and seem like just yesterday to my life, that makes me 86 years old. And well, that's pretty much the end, or pretty close to the end. And while that in and of itself isn't a trouble to me, I've known through the years of my monasticism a constant remembrance that this world is temporary, that this world is about things that pass, and that it's our task while we're here to find that one changeless thing in ourself, this present moment, in its representation as the I am, as God, as me, and to learn to establish myself there and to nest in that manifestation of a pure love. But there are times, where you feel old and you feel the lack of potential in life because, well, it's done. You've done your part. You're reaching retirement. It's time for that nameless, quiet relaxation into obscurity, as he was saying. But the other thing that spiritual life gives to me that I've never grow weary of and am always trying to practice to become better at is this renewal of the moment. This fact that I am utterly free in this moment. I don't have to follow the patterns and habits of my life. I'm not answerable to my position and place in the world. That at this moment I can get up and walk a straight line for the rest of my days if I want. Begin anew. And to not let the eyes of familiarity dull the mystery, dull the wonder of things. To in this time when it seems like you've seen and done it all, that you remember that you don't even know what this moment is. That the wonder of existence is profound and deep and infinite. That even here around me, I sit looking at these leaves and berries right here, and you can say you've seen it before, but I haven't seen these before. The beautiful shapes to them, the beautiful gradient of red and color on the top, and these beautiful new leaves that have that fresh green on them, the fresh colors of spring blooming for the first time. And so when life seems to get old, when your habits seem to have turned everything around you into a brittle, meaningless material, that's the time to sit and ponder what it means to be, to exist, what it means to have a means of expression in this world, to know what it means to have time to look behind the apparent, to find the wonder, to find the newness, to find the potential, to find the spirit, to find love, to touch that wisdom. This world itself is finite, it's limited. It does have an end to its exploration. But that which is behind it, that unchangeable upon which it is projected, that will always take you deeper into profundity, into peace, into calmness. Material, it's not real. Matter does not stay what it seems to be. It's always changing. But that which it is in its essence is love.